Hello, and now we are here at this lovely coffee shop at Petaring Jaya, right? This
Yep.
coffee shop is named
Alumni Cafe.
Alumni Cafe, yes. So this is the manager of the coffee shop himself. Can you please introduce yourself?
Oh, okay. My name is Daniel. I'm basically a manager for this whole place, the called the Paddock. So Alumni Cafe is one of the section that for cater especially for specialty coffee and other cakes and pastries.
Ooh, so you do sell pastries here?
No, we don't do it here. We outsource it. We get outsource.
Alright, okay. So before I begin to ask you the questions from the chapter that our madam given us, I would like to ask you a little bit about the company's background, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Alright. So what inspired you to open this coffee shop?
Actually, I think most of us are now like to drink coffee.
Yeah, sure.
I love to drink coffee too. But I'm not really so-called enjoy the drinks of coffee drinks, right? And I also say that I look at this place that they don't have this specialty coffee. Only serve normal drinks like kopi o, teh tarik, or just common drinks. But they have this specialty drinks. So we try to
like custom.
Something like this latte, all these things.
All those hipsters kind of coffees, right? No.
I don't know whether you call it hipsters or not.
Okay, so do you use any platform to sell your coffees, or do you just ask customers to just come here?
At the beginning, we open. Of course, we haven't started social media yet. So mostly just call up friends, relatives, and walk-in customers. So actually, social media we started like recently only. Okay. And other platforms so far we haven't really explore it or use it yet.
So for the time being, you just like
at the time being, and it just started
actually, it was actually my first time hearing about your coffee shop as well. So I never heard it before. So this is quite new to me also.
Okay.
Okay. So what is your company's vision for the future? Company's vision.
Normally in terms of sales, because we are looking to improve the sales volume. That's why trying to get. Actually, we started about less than 2 years.
Oh,
going to 2 years, almost there. So because I was here and I keep on looking at how the operations everything. So I was thinking that we cannot just rely on our walk-in customers and we need to do something.
You have to keep an eye on them.
Yeah, we have to what is called that? The marketing. We have to do it more aggressive, and that's why I was hoping that, for example, like one day sales is like, for example, maybe 200-300 is not so, for me it's not so good. Yeah. So maybe like double or triple. That's what I hope.
So that's your main goal actually. Main focus. On the okay. So other than vision, what is the company's mission?
Mission like how?
Mission.
Any example?
Like, for the near future, do you want to like, for example, you want to open up another coffee shop?
It depends on the capital strength. If there's a way, why not? Right? Because maybe this is as our stepping stone. It's our first time running a cafe. So I think if you want to see how, if there's a rezeki, so maybe, but because this is a for here is quite a low capital actually, right? Actually, we start out also less than 100K. Because everything is renovated, so we just bring in some equipments on it. So to open up a new cafe will be like I'm not sure.
But
Maybe 200 to 300k.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so can we moving on to the questions for the chapter that our madam provided.
Okay.
Alright, okay, so this is based on my chapter, which it focuses on managing the organization.
Yeah.
So the first question would be, what makes you proud of this company?
Well, I would say I have a good partnership with my wife actually, and her partner. Her partner was working very hard to bring up this place. Okay, especially and I would say everything. I also thankful that we have good stuff. Just got him like 2 months ago, and another stuff will be coming in like weekends. So I would say, yeah, because I'm quite happy lah actually. It's not failure actually. So it's going towards going up lah, right?
Yeah,
so and we yeah, well,
okay. So how would you describe your corporate culture in 5 words?
Corporate
culture.
Corporate culture.
Yeah.
Wow, never thought about that. So I would say how to put that? 5 words or 5
words only.
5 words in a sentence, or
I'm not quite sure, but it says here 5 words. So
5 words in a sentence, or 5 words we have 5 different meanings.
5 words in a sentence, I think.
Okay. So yeah, I never thought about that actually. Yeah, but let me create one here. I think we just put it as reliable and
that's a good one.
friendly. Friendly, then how about cost effective? Another 2 will be professional. I just created it, okay? And another one. What do you guys visionary.
Yeah. Okay.
So you just arrange that into one sentence.
Okay, so clearly you fit into this working culture of this company, right? So how do you think so?
Think of what?
Okay, the question would be, do you fit into the working culture of this company?
I don't get it.
Do you fit into this fit into this working culture of this company?
I actually, this is a F&B lah, consider F&B, yeah. And I don't know, I always have a dream to running a
coffee shop.
Not coffee shop, F&B place, right? But actually, this one I also never planned, so it just comes.
Just go with the flow, is it?
Yeah, just go with the flow. So because I always because my parents runs a nasi campur shop just last time.
That's great.
Okay, so I got experience, not to say, but I have experience dealing with people, customers complain, blah blah blah. It's like nothing to me lah.
Understandable. Okay, so what kind of opportunities do you offer for advanced training and education for your employees?
Oh, at this moment, we just give them the necessaries first, especially like food handling, which is compulsory lah. From our government, that's a compulsory one. So we are looking maybe to enhance their skills if there's a good one. But at this moment, we just pass over the knowledge on it. If there's any new employee, if so, then we just pass the skills.
To them.
Because we just a small company. We are not like
one of those companies.
It's not like you have a future enhancement like McDonald's or KFC or 7-Eleven. Now you got go in the way you become the manager now. Not now. It's still
For the time being, you just want to let it chill.
Yeah.
Just stress it out.
And that's all. Yeah. Because then others is that it's not a formal education. Sometimes we just sharing, you know. Sometimes we have to observe them, especially what do you call this? How to treat the customers. As I say, I have experience with customers before, even in retails. Previously I also was retail before, and also doing sales, everything lah. And also there are some that I've learned. Maybe I can just pass a bit to them.
Pass the knowledge to them. Okay, so last but not least,
thank you, last.
last for my part.
Okay.
So what is one thing you would change about the company if you could change absolutely anything?
If I could change?
Yes. What is one thing that you could change of this company?
Like
absolutely anything.
I haven't think of anything to change, but
just love how it is.
No, because what I wanted to change is that to want to know this place, to be known more by So most of them, some people doesn't even know there's a paddock here.
This is actually my first time coming here also.
So that's the issues that I'm trying to tackle. Like how to engage more people, like Kelana Jaya, just nearby lah, no need until KL or what. So around here, like Sunway or just around here. So I hopefully that the thing I want to know that people like to come here, not just because of the drinks or food, maybe the ambience or whatever. So attract more business.
I mean, we can viral your coffee. We can do that, you know. We can do that for you if you want us to viral your coffee shop.
Can. Just share with all your MSUs.
Okay, that is all from me.
Hello, Mr. Daniel. I'm IRFAN Putra, and today I will be a second interviewer, and I am assigned to interview you regarding on developing high performance groups and teams. So, without further ado, Mr. Daniel, let's get straight to it. The first question: how would you onboard a new team member?
Basically, I would like to speak on behalf of the whole paddock. Now over here in Alumni Cafe, actually we only have two, was three, so one already left. So as I said, we don't really emphasize on what level of education, but of course the most important that you can work, you can read, and you can count. All right. Okay. Well, sometimes we call it 3M lah, right? So I think very basic, right? And but it will be a bonus, you know. You call that if someone who has a basic knowledge as a barista or any F&B experience. So we will prefer that, all right? And for this cafe alone, because this cafe we don't need manager, supervisor or leader or whatever. So it's very small cafe, it's not a big restaurant. But as for maybe just additional for paddock, we also don't hire like highly educated person. We don't. So most of them are like foreigners. Okay, with permit, not illegals. With permit, not illegals. So I have experience before but sometimes when you come to interview, everything like you're so nice, you are so naive, Not every you got so very trusted, but in the end, you know, someone can become worse or become better. That's all. So those who become worse, we advise them, if you cannot change, you have to go, right? So those perform well, we will maybe award them, something like that, right? Appreciation, some appreciation. But basically, I had for Pedok, I have a manager before. Actually, he's also a MSU student. Excellent. So he already left. And at least a manager, I prefer a local guy, not foreigners. So easily to handle any local authorities, so they can talk easier if you compare to foreigners, right? If you're Bangla also cannot lah, right? So at least the communication is the most important part.
Okay, the second question is, what's your preferred way of working on a group project? Each member works on an assigned task independently, or the entire team meets and works together? Why?
I prefer works together. Even let me show you. I prefer to tell you the Pedok story lah. Here also okay, I think almost the same, because last time here we have 3 sections: front, middle, and back. So we always assign one section, one waiter, right? So because that's why I said these people, when they are too calculative, you know, sometimes what do you call this? Sometimes these sections was very busy, the other 2 sections was like no people. So it happens that last time, you know, the other 2 waiters were just sitting there, you know, and then so I have to tell them, go support. You need to support each other, because I always tell them that last time I told them, you all work as a football team. Yeah, you know, football team. Sometimes the what do you call this? The attacking player have to support the defensive player, but in the end you have to come back to your position. So I will position you here, but it's nothing. You are not under pressure or busy, so you have to support each other. Unless for the goalkeeper lah, you have to stay there. You cannot go anywhere. So that's my theory lah. So normally I teach them.
Okay, this is a very interesting answer from you, Mr. Daniel, and I appreciate it. The third question is, how would you make sure a remote team communicates well?
Sometimes we last time I have a manager lah, but we always, not always, like at least you know, at least we have a meeting with them, like once in 2 weeks, in fortnightly. So we sit down, unless there are a big issue or big case like customer complaints or whatever. So we have to sit together. So manager or myself will be, you know, tell them lah, you know, what happened. Sometimes we need to investigate what actually happened. You need to ask them what happened. Like sometimes we just look at the Google review, some bad reviews, 1 star. So we have to call them out and say, this is what happened tonight. So can someone explain to me? So hopefully, so I need to correct them back. Tell them this is not supposed to happen. Anything that this is what you need to do, right? Because you know, like I have one Bangla. Maybe he can't really speaks well in Bahasa or something like that. So I always say that you need to communicate each other. Usually, some customer, they just ask things, you know, questions like, hey, where's my meal? Why it's not here yet? Everything, right? So maybe he doesn't understand. So I think you quickly go and call someone that can help you out. Don't feel like you not yes everything. In the end, there's nothing, no action taken. Right?
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Daniel. Next is, has your team ever failed to reach a goal? If so, what went wrong and what did you learn from that experience?
That's why I say we whatever happens that I learn what I learned. So what I learned is that I think this basically everything is that your communication. Whatever is it, communication. Because it can become a miscommunication. When I ask him to do A, he was doing A1 or A2 or A3. Become smarter than me. Alright, so when people, some youngsters or what, when we are not around, they will find a shortcut or everything. So, but the most important thing, we need to put a trust on them, even though they made mistakes. But we need to put a trust on them. Then hopefully they will trust us back. All right, and so what I've learned is that sometimes I need to learn, especially how they think. One of it is maybe Indonesians' way of thinking are different, right? And Bangladeshi a bit different. Our local boys are a bit different. So now the way I talk to you or the way I talk to you would be no different tone or different wavelength. Yeah.
Okay. Understand, Mr. Daniel. And last but not least, how would you approach a disengaged employee who thanks the team's productivity?
On my experience here and previous experience, how I approach a staff, an employee. I normally my way, I normally in a soft way first, right? I don't want scold on high what is in scolding I'm not the one who like to scold. All right, I prefer to guide because I last time some people said I'm too nice to people. Some people say I'm too nice. Yeah, maybe true. Okay, then but I always like to guide, teach them. I want them to be more mature, right? Don't it's really like teenagers 20 over years old, 23, 24, like that, right? So if they meet some and I like to, it's not treat them as a friend, but just a simple question is, how's the work today, right? Is any problem today? Any do I need to order any things or not? So we just what I say, we keep on two-way communication. Hopefully, if he's not replying, then something's wrong. So we ask again. Maybe he's not happy with I don't know, but we're trying to clarify. Are you not happy working here, or you have some other external problem, your family or girlfriend or whatever? Even there's another staff also. He has some family problem also. Come talk to me. So I just give whatever advice I can based on my experience or anything. All right. That's the way Just I like to. It's not that I like to talk nonsense or what, but that's why I like to help, guide and advise. Because I'm not bossy. I'm not bossy. I'm not bossy because I prefer them to become comfortable with me, right? Some people some situation you need to be maybe be bossy lah. You know, some people. It depends lah. But so far all the staff here, I don't have an issue lah. I just ask them go there, then they will go there and clean up the place or whatever. Right? Even though sometimes sometimes we lah, I and other partners, we are clearing up the table, so they quickly come here, you know. They are like that, they're scared already, come quickly. Say boss, duduk, dapat kita buat. Dia lah, you know.
Alright, thank you very much, Mr. Daniel. That is all from me.
Okay, so we're back. I'm with the manager of the paddock.
Yeah.
The alumni cafe. Right?
Yeah.
At the paddock. My name is Imad.
Daniel.
Daniel.
Yeah.
Mr. Daniel. Okay, Mr. Daniel. Moving into the next chapter, which is motivating and rewarding employee performance. My first question is, you as a manager yourself, how would you motivate yourself to go to work? Every day, how do you motivate?
How do I motivate?
Yeah.
Wow. Because it become a routine.
Yeah.
So so far because this is a business. This all run by myself. So of course, no matter what, you have to come here. No, you have to see the how's the progress. Anything happens here. I need to. I always come here at night. So I put myself as someone important here, all right, in case of anything, in case of any incidents or any that happens here. So at least I'm the one who can not tackle to handle it, all right. So as I don't put it as a motivation because I put it as my responsibility.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, I need to come here. It's not like working for people. You wake up in the morning, 9 o'clock. I'm going to see that boss which I don't like. You know, you're demoted already. Yeah. So we come here and because if I normally come here at night. So if I don't come here, I will be at home, which I will be very, very boring.
Yeah, because it be part of your routine already.
Yeah, and I need to be here sometimes. Got people around. If there's a chance, I say, no, just sit with maybe customers or the vendors or what. Sit down and chit chat, blah blah blah, talk nonsense or whatever lah, you know.
I understand.
Okay.
So moving on into the next question. How would you create a work environment that employees find motivating? Like, what's the concept of this cafe that your employees are attracted to work with you? How did you?
I think basic. If the employee want to, you have to. First of all, out of the salary lah, you know, we give them not a very high salary, but
it's reasonable with
maybe above from the minimum requirements, all right. And as for, we need to know how their welfare are. So we are not too straight. Sometimes they need to have some advance money, or they want to send balik kampung. Okay lah, just take first and be flexible a bit.
Be flexible.
Yeah.
So you try to implement the flexibility in your
flexibility. That's why the 5 words just now I say one of it is friendly lah. You know, it's not friendly to the customer. It's among ourselves also.
Okay.
So even though we have customers that are problematic or what, but of course we give them chance lah. You know? Example like previous staff that resigned. So he always said that his working hours was going back home late, the wives are not so happy with it. So okay, we try to adjust. Now as per the most convenient one. And for the rest, maybe we just trying to cover with part-timers or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe the boss himself need to come and cover. No problem.
So I see that I'm not saying that you're being nice to, but you try not to make your employee resign, then you try to adjust for him.
Yeah, adjust. Because we understand the situations, right?
Yeah.
To get employees is not easy these days.
Yes.
Especially locals. Because like him is actually, we are lucky actually he's Indonesian. So getting locals actually, to get a good local is a jackpot.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's quite tough
it's quite tough. Because I had experience, because previously I was manager of a petrol station. Alright. So I always have this stuff like, attendance. Coming in late, sometimes absence without notice.
MC last minute.
MC, even sometimes some people might not like what I said. Some said my neighbor passed away. I said, yeah, really? Serious? Unless your relatives, then okay. He said my neighbor passed away. I said, what the hell? If you go visit, would that be alive again or what? I'm too angry that time. No, because that time we are short of staff. So that's why to get a really committed local staff is, they are outside there.
But a jackpot.
Yeah, to get the good one.
Yeah. Okay, I understand that. Okay, let's move to the next question, which is, how would you define a healthy work-life balance, and why do you think a work-life balance is necessary?
So work-life balance, you have to be balanced with that. Don't get overworked, because especially for people with families, right? If you're single, still okay lah. You know, I once I was work 124 hours last time lah, before my early days lah. That time I was 20 something, so but still single that time, but overwork will be still fine, no problem for me. But a balance is, I think, is a must for family man or woman. So because I faced it before. When the work is overloaded. And like you're supposed to go back at 6 and you extended until maybe midnight, so because there are always some occasion that trying to test you.
Unexpected things.
Unexpected things. So let's say during this, your boss say, oh, this is important, you need to finish this assignment by tomorrow, we need to submit example. I faced it before. But actually, but for me, during this hour, I'm okay lah. But unless there's something happens, maybe your family members or whatever, that you'll be in dilemma. If I leave, then my boss will be, some boss don't really understand you. They will just only know how to scold you. And you cannot go back earlier.
And then something happened with your partner or your wife.
That's why. Sometimes your girlfriend was calling, you need to cancel your dates lah, your what you call this, date to cinema or whatever lah. You forget your someone's birthday or blah blah blah.
Mansuri lah.
Kan?
I understand that. So that's why
need to balance
work life is
more peaceful,
Okay. Next is, if you find yourself stuck doing a repetitive job, work, how would you motivate yourself to continue and complete it? Like now, do you feel like you are doing a repetitive work?
Actually, I don't really. I'm more of my job here is to monitor. Just monitor. But so of course I will I like to observe.
Different kind of situation. Like
Yes. Sometimes, of course, sometimes I just sit every day. Some people say I'm just sitting here every night and I do nothing. You know, like they say I do nothing every night. But frankly, say I sometimes look. Seems to you look when you saw me. Maybe I was like doing nothing by sitting, looking at the phone. But sometimes my mind will be thinking something else.
Yeah, you've been thinking how's the future of this.
Yeah,
alumni
sometimes we're
cafe,
thinking like, okay, especially the challenge now is that the sales is going down, like the challenges. How I will always think, what do I need? What I need to do, right? What to gain back the
Profit.
Because on 2022 was doing very well.
Yeah.
Last year was, I think, dropped quite big numbers, and always keep on thinking. But we try. You know, you have to don't pressure yourself, but sometimes you need to relax and think.
Yeah.
Then some customers tell me sometimes you can talk to the customers. Sometimes the customers has a better idea than you.
Yeah, sure.
But it depends lah. Sometimes friendly one, sometimes they don't bother you one, or some, so all different kind of people lah.
Yeah. So basically, you like your work because you can observe different kind of people. Give apa ni? Ask them the feedback. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes even I sometimes I also on the staff also, how is it? Any every day lah, if possible every day. But of course you don't get the every day got something or the same thing lah. You know? Sometimes customer might give you some input, and they can give you some information. Alright.
Yeah.
Even a customer complaint also is an input and information. Sometimes we need to look back the food and the drinks that we serve, and also our service. So trying to improve it. No, we have to lah, not try lah. We have to improve it from there. Yeah, because we don't want another one coming with the same complaints or what.
Yeah. Okay, understand that. Okay, last question from me. Had you ever had an employee who created your workplace, your cafe, being a toxic workplace for the other? And then what action did you take to motivate yourself and the others? I mean, like you as manager and your other employees, your co-workers, despite the toxicity that have been created by this one person.
You want to be mean? You need to sack them. No choice. Okay, because they've been very very toxic to and another way is that give him another chance.
Give him another chance.
Alright. Sometimes we need to know what I had toxic workers before. Not this cafe lah. Right. He's been not really focusing on his job. Every day, every time I just sit somewhere in the corner, viewing the TikTok lah, even sometimes playing the slots. Seriously.
Yes.
All right. So another. Sometimes we cannot call this we call this like psychology things lah. Like, okay, like now you are here, so we try to put him in give him another task, different task, which he might not like it.
Yeah.
Right. So of course we don't like. Sometimes we cannot also like 24 hours sack him.
Yeah.
So maybe for locals we can't do that. Now they have the Taburo, everything, 1955, everything.
Yeah.
So it might hit, come back to us.
Yeah.
So the way is that make them don't feel comfortable anymore. Then You know, the boss also like his own situation.
Try to test him.
Then then
pressure.
Then he will go by himself lah. Hopefully lah.
Hopefully. If it, I understand that. I understand it. Okay. I think that's all from me. Let's moving into the next chapter. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, my name is HUSNA NABILAH.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to ask you about organizational communications. So my first question is, what types of communication occurs in your organization?
Mean the type of how? The media or?
It's kind of like the verbal one or non-verbal, or you always chat with them through internet. Those kind of communications.
Normally, is of course the WhatsApp things lah. You know?
Oh yeah, internet.
Yeah, in WhatsApp, and they say let's say they reply slowly, so you just directly call.
Or directly.
Another way is face to face, you know.
Oh.
Of course, I personally I prefer. Is there anything I just face to face? But for record purpose, that I think better in the WhatsApp.
In the WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Because they always check their phones, right?
Yeah, because they say, some say, they say, hey, you never tell me. Yeah, never tell. I show you. I told you already.
Oh, there's evidence. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Okay, so that is what type. And then, so the second question is, in your opinion, why do leaders need to be effective in communications?
Of course, need to be effective. We don't want them to get the wrong ideas.
Oh yes.
Get the wrong ideas. Let's say, how to put this? I have an example, but I forgot already.
It's okay. Take your time.
Okay. Sometimes we just let me think again. Banyak lupa.
It's okay. Maybe something's like they not respecting you.
No, it's not respecting. The leader has to give a clear instructions.
Oh yes.
Right, clear, and the one who receive the instructions have to fully understand. All right.
It's two-way communication.
Two-way communication. Yeah. It's either after you give the instruction, you need to ask them, you understand? Can you repeat what I said?
Oh yeah,
Example,
that's
right?
the important one.
Okay. So, but sometimes we are in a hurry. You say, lepas ni you please kemas here, you know. So the problem sometimes with the employees that the initiative wasn't there. You need to be instructed all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they say, you kemas this meja, whatever lah. You rearrange this table, but so they only focus on this area only. But you just leave it there.
Oh.
Contoh lah. So another one is that we need always to, because I am more alert compared to them. They always like, they do their job just based on.
So what given?
Everything is like fixed.
Oh,
right?
It means
Example.
like they have to do this thing and then they only focus on that thing.
Nah, there's something that is how spontaneous you are. For me lah, you know. Because sometimes I saw like some stuff easily lah, you know, if you just walk and you saw a tissue or what on the floor, you just pick it up, right? Some people don't even bother.
They think like, oh, it's not my job right now. So
it's not my job. That guy. This is this is not my zone.
Yeah.
You know?
They're always an employee. Like
something
that.
like that. So what's the question again?
Why leaders need to be effective communicators?
Yeah, because leaders they have their subordinates. So it happens that sometimes they have some argument or misunderstand. You know, you have to play the role.
Yeah.
Okay, as the middleman or whatever.
Need to stay in the between.
Yeah, in between. You know, clear everything there and then back to work again.
Yeah.
So you're here just to work, not to fight each other or whatever. You know? Sometimes they, example like, they say we close late.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he's tired or what. So he can't really finish to clean up the plates or bowls or anything. Just leave it in the sink. So the next the next shift will come here. They feel
They
unhappy.
complain.
Yeah, complain unhappy. Why so. But that's why like this. Actually, communication is important lah. Right. At least in the WhatsApp group, they have WhatsApp group actually. Say sorry, I can't finish, man. I'm too tired now. But
If they inform it first,
yeah. Sometimes they just keep quiet. So I myself also face it last time lah when I work for people. Then when I clock in that time, I saw so many things undone. But I'm not calculative. I just
it's okay. I can do it.
I can do it lah. You know?
Sometimes it's good to be lenient, but sometimes you have to be.
Yeah.
You have to show.
But I'm not the one. I personally, I don't like complaints.
Yeah, sometimes complaining is also the bad thing.
I don't complain. I don't, talk to them and say, no, I don't. I just ask why lah. Why?
Why?
What's the reason why? Why this happened? Why anything? At least we know the reasons or the root cause of it. We try to improve or repair what is everything is like damaged or done now.
Okay, that's great. So, my next question is, what are the greatest communication challenge for you, and how do you solve them? Means like language barrier between them, or like the difference opinion with them.
I personally, because some of them like they don't speak 100% Malay or English lagi lah tak ada kan. So I always my advice lah, always last time like one of my staff he always WhatsApp me. I say in like so Indonesian. I said, I told him, hey, please lah, don't be so Indonesian. I cannot understand sometimes, but I'm trying to catch.
At least you try.
I try to catch, right? But I think if I WhatsApp in words, but I don't put short form. I put full.
So they can translate it.
No, maybe can they translate it? Maybe I don't put like yang. I say yang.
Yang.
I put YANG. I don't put YG.
YG.
Right. So I put everything in full words, not short.
Not the short form.
Yeah. So I with the hope that he understands. Alright. And if we catch him don't understand, so simplify it. Simplify my way lah. Different people, different style lah. Maybe you want to draw or what, I don't know lah, right? But sometimes I give you one instruction quite long. Okay, I try to simplify it.
Using your body language.
Body language, or simplify it in terms of use a more common words
that usually being heard.
Yeah, more common words that not too like words that are very hard to understand. Maybe from an SOP lah, maybe from somewhere else. Or
maybe
from
it's like the slang lah.
Yeah, maybe no, the words lah.
The words.
Maybe from a supplier or something. They have some instruction example, right? So we so like sometimes like example lah. They say this is a cup. Some people don't understand what cup is.
Yes.
So I just said okay lah. Yang ni letak air tu something like we just explain
right.
Maybe
what the thing is used for.
Okay. So we try to find a way to. Sometimes we play riddle or something like that.
Riddle.
Okay.
It's getting much fun,
it's kind of fun, because I even last time also I always I don't know. I mean, this thing I create myself one. Like if you can't understand, I say, so which part you don't understand? So okay, I try to I try to find another word or another sentence to describe this. If you can, okay, I try another way. If you can, but now maybe they have this Google or any app that can translate the sentence, so hopefully they can understand from by using that. Even my staff, I have one stall actually inside here, Indonesian guy. So normally have some Grab orders.
Grab orders?
Yeah, Grab orders, and they say, don't want this lah, extra this lah. Yeah, I had some remarks there.
Remarks.
So I always ask him, do you understand this or not? Boleh boss. Saya ada apps boleh translate. Oh, that's very good. Okay.
That's very like easier for everyone to understand.
Yeah, so I said, okay, but I think it's very good you know. It just that's why when I know that, I don't want to use the short form words, you know. I put in full
because they can scan it.
Just translate that and understand.
And then you can understand. Okay. Actually, for me, from your story, it's very challenging. I can feel it. It's very challenging. Okay, as for the first question is, how would you go about simplifying a complex issue to explain it to a client or colleague? So
complex, how complex?
Okay, means like some issue happens, something happens inside here, and you have to tell the client to make an apologies towards them, or have to explain to them about the issue.
I mean the client's complaint.
The client's complaint or the college complains about something, and then because of the issue, how do you like simplify the issue? How do you solve the issue?
So example, like some customer, they will complain. They say the food is not cooked or something like that, right? So for me, there's only two ways lah. First of all, either we replace the food, alright? If it's not agree, I will need to refund back.
Oh, you give the refund?
Yeah, this is the last choice lah. You know, refund back. And of course, we need to look at this complaint. Is it a pure complaint or just a made up complaint?
Yeah, you have to.
Example, say they want when they went to pay, say ni tak sedap lah, apalah, you know. But we don't. Sometimes we can't catch him. Sometimes they're just scammers, you know.
No, scammers.
Yeah, just.
You just don't want to pay, right?
They don't want to pay.
Yeah.
So sometimes if we can you know, ask the staff, go check the table. They say the plate lah kosong, tak sedap boleh habis pula.
Yes, always like that.
So that's the thing lah. But sometimes my staff be too fast. The customer on the way to the cashier, they clear the table. So we have to assume that he's correct lah.
Because we have to add evidence.
Yeah, so we have to. Okay lah bang, tak apalah, tak payah bayar lah.
Yeah, you have to like ikut kehendak dia orang kan.
So whatever is it that we have to say sorry. Humble habis lah kata.
Become very humble with the client.
Tak apalah, I salah lah, itu ajalah.
Wow. Okay.
It's F&B lah. F&B everywhere is like that one. It's either
actually F&B, I don't think they made it something like that. Mostly like the fast food one, they don't usually do that.
Fast food, that's why unless you have really evidence lah. You know? But the end of the day, I say unless they can replace it a new one, then, but we don't know. Different customer, different customer with different kind of attitude, behavior, different behavior. Some people are very cincai, tak apalah. Bayar je lah. Some people say no.
I cannot accept this.
Cannot accept. No.
I'm a customer.
This is dangerous. I might get diarrhea lah. Come out with all the stories, you know.
Oh wow.
Really, I faced, I think a couple of some lah. So I say, the last one complain apa? I lupa lah, complain lah, so angry like that. At that time my partner was here. Then my master was handling the client. I Man.
Go on without me.
you settle lah.
I
But
cannot
you have to
handle that.
control yourself.
Oh yes.
Sometimes people angry, you might be agitated. You know?
You have to remain calm.
You mean very, very calm. Yeah, but that's why lah. But always we always say we're sorry. Sometimes we like sorry like so many times.
Actually, yeah. Sometimes there's customer like don't care what others think, right? They're like, oh, I'm the customer here. I need
customer.
this have to become like at my taste, and it need to be like this and then like this. There's some of customers like that, and there's some customer like it's okay, it's my choice.
But how do you tackle it?
Yes.
Sometimes how to some customers they were so angry. How you want to calm him or her down? Try lah. If you success, then good.
If you don't
If you don't, then no choice lah.
just terima saja.
Terima saja. Terima saja. Sometimes, you know, like of course it's not good lah. You know, he might go out and spread the news that this place is blah blah blah, and give a bad review in the Google or Facebook and all the social media things, right?
Is the reputation of this place reputation will be tarnished, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's very tough lah. Because for paddock, you got 20 over vendors. One vendor screwed up, the whole place is screwed up. It's not their vendors. You know.
That's right here. Yes.
People comes here, they will think about paddock. They don't think about the Western shop or the Chinese food shop or the Japanese shop, the Japanese food or Korean food. No, they will say the paddock.
They're like everything's here is paddock. Yeah. That's
the challenge and the risk we have to take.
Okay, as our questions before of the communication, how you listen to customer, everything. Okay, is it more important to be a good listener or a good communicator for you, in your opinion, and why?
Both are equally important.
Both equally.
Yeah.
It's not like listen is very more.
Because if you want to listen, you need to communicate, which means asking.
Both are crucial.
Right? Some people they have problems or something that they just keep in their mind. How do I know if I don't ask? But yes. I like to, maybe it's myself lah. I can not easily. I always saw someone's face impression.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, I see your face impression. Example. It's not a normally that I see every day. Right?
Yeah.
Something like that. So we have to ask, you okay today or not? Alright.
Sometimes
we need to ask. It's not like, are you punya pasal lah?
Yeah.
Right? So because we need to know is my staff. If my staff maybe have some problem, it might affect the work performance.
Yes.
And if work performance are not good, it might give a bad service to the customer. So before things happen or get worse, so we have to ask first. Are you okay today? Can you work or not today? You know, what's playing in your mind? You know, so if you find out that he's not suitable to become a waiter out here, then I think we give him advice. I give you a day off, or by example, for you to settle down, or I transfer you to somewhere else, or what. So I'll give you other job.
So they don't disturb the customer.
Don't disturb the customers. Don't affect his performance. I mean, like services, everything. But listening, of course, unless he come to me and say and he complains, of course we listen.
Of course, we need to listen to the complaint.
But we want to listen from the thing that we have to communicate, right?
Yes. listen and then communicate with them.
Investigate,
Yeah.
interrogate, whatever lah.
Yeah, everything you need to go out with them. Like you give me something, okay, I give you something. Communicate. Okay.
Because that's why the alertness is important. Sometimes it's get quite tired also lah. But here we only have like but here only 2 staff. Cafe only 2 staff. Outside is about nearly I think 8 or 9 staffs.
Oh, it's many.
Not many actually.
As for you, many.
Not many actually. There's one nasi lemak, like about 30 staff I think. So, but of course but only like 10 staff. I still can monitor lah actually. But last time I have one manager who can monitor them. So we just delegate or something to him to handle it. But he did resign, so I need to come back here. So, but thank God lah. Actually, the group of staff that I have now is all no problems lah. Problem free lah.
Problems free.
Not like last time. Before this batch, they have the 2 teams lah, Team A and Team B lah. You know, Aceh juga. Satu kampung pun bergaduh, you know.
Because they have their own.
Some like, you know, I don't know. Sometimes you cannot understand, but that is your behavior. Then I can't do anything like that. Sometimes I know what's the agenda. What are you trying to do? You know. What can you achieve by doing
like making a pact?
Yeah, doing all these things, right?
Yes.
It's not that I'm going to increase your salary or whatever, no. That you want to bodek me also. I tak makan bodek one.
Oh. They're just wasting their time.
Wasting your time. Don't waste your time, you know. Just do your job. You perform well. Then who knows? One fine day I find that okay lah, I can increase you a bit, you know. Then jealousy among staff also last time also happens.
Is there problems because of the jealousy?
Yeah, some whether he can accept it or not.
Okay, as that's all my questions for you.
Okay.
So we go to the next person.
Alright, very good night, Mr. Daniel. So I'll be your last interviewer. So previously you've been answering all the questions from my friend, right?
Right.
So I think the answer that you gave to us very great, and then we earned an insight toward all the answers that you gave. So now covering my chapter 11 regarding the effective leader. So for the first questions, I would like to ask you, as a manager, right? As a manager, handling a lot of staff and team members and workers, what is your leadership style?
My leadership style?
Yeah, in your opinion, in your thoughts?
I don't know how to summarize it.
Because there's a way of leadership style like transformational leadership style, like changing people from this to that to be greater. So
I put it this way lah. Okay, I more to like to give guidance, right? Transferring knowledge, everything, right? So which I wish normally I hope to see whoever lah, you know, work under me, you have progress. It doesn't mean your progress from your rank to become higher level, but it's progress of your working attitude, right? And I mean the knowledge, right? And not because just how you feel. I mean the behavior. It's more positive, more motivated, more responsible. This is what I'm trying to
covering up.
Yeah, to guide them actually, and give them a guide them. I mean sometimes like even people like locals lah, I don't put them lah, no? I trying to make their work more effective.
Oh.
Okay, sometimes I even create a checklist, for example. So I create, so I pass it to them. Right, this is how I'm giving you a
Guidance.
a draft.
A draft of guidance.
This is how to make your work easier.
Oh.
So you don't have like example like inventory. Say my previous managers. So this is what I did, no? But so this is make your work easier. You know, like key in your handphone. I'm old school actually. I'm not really into. I'm not really an IT guy. I'm old school. More to on physical, not virtual things So like checklists or reports, I prefer in the hard copy or something like that. Right. So
So a typical transformational, right?
yes,
You're giving guidance.
I prefer to. I will be very happy if that what do you call this? Is my staff can do things on his own without me giving him instructions.
I see.
So that is like I even my previous staff also, manager lah, my previous manager lah. Right? So it's like I say, give me a wow. Give me a wow.
I understand what you mean. Give me a wow, like your experience or skill. And
Something that you know. I need your brain.
Yeah.
Give me the ideas.
Yeah.
You know? And let's say you implement it yourself. Give a good results. Then I'll be very, very, very happy. It's not like everything I need to guide you, but of course I have to guide, but I need to not guide, as in not everything I have to instruct.
Yeah.
You have to do this, do this, you from A to Z, 1 to 10, you know.
It's tiring.
It's tiring, actually, it's tiring.
So you just give once and
so
then...
I of course I cannot handle everything.
Oh yeah, of course.
Right?
Yeah.
Some we need to delegate the job or task to someone else, but if he can, let's say you prepare the drinks in, let's say like prepare drinks, you need 5 minutes to, basically 5 minutes, we can create some way, make it in the 2 minutes. I don't know, oh, amazing. That will be a wow lah.
Make it faster.
Yeah.
Right?
So maybe housekeeping example. I always told them, hey, please give me a periodical housekeeping, you know. But they never give me. So actually, I was frustrated. You know why? You know, everything I need to tell them what to do. But the most frustrated one is that the things that we instruct them to do, but they don't come back to us with the things that I want. So of course, I cannot do everything.
Yeah.
If I do everything, it will be very tiring.
Yeah.
Even the simplest things, like you know, because we have so many vendors here, so there are the stories lah, you know, like the oil grease trap under the sink. So I asked them, please prepare a schedule. Maybe simple schedule. I'm not asking you to print out a beautiful one. Just things that you can refer to. You know, let's say you want to do it. You want to do it every day, then it's up to you. Why can't you do it? No, right?
Yeah.
Once a week also cannot. Okay, tak apa. Right? Fortnightly. Okay. If fortnightly cannot do it, then there's something wrong with you lah. Right?
Yeah.
So it means you don't want to do lah.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm so being very flexible lah. Okay lah. 1 week okay lah. Okay. 2 minggu sekali. Okay. Just to, it's not ask you to clean it. Ask you to check every stall, whether they clean it or not. Whether they, then we'll report into group. Say this stall, they are not, you know, take photos, everything. That's how we should do lah.
Okay. So from this, I can take the point. You more to the guide, and then you want the staff to initiatively think to make it a wow for you. Is it?
Yeah, make it easier not easier lah. You know, more effective or
more efficient.
More efficient.
Yeah.
So maybe like sometimes if you can do something, they can cut down the cost of operation.
Ooh, that would be nice. Right?
Yes, we appreciate it. If let's say like, you know, I don't know, I have so fun. We were thinking lah, maybe like drinks, you know, you want to if lah, you know, if, so far no lah. It's my thoughts lah. So if you can cut down the cost of this teh tarik example, but the taste still the same, maybe you cut down a bit of sugar or the condensed milk or what, and you just, I always think that way, you know. Let's say you 1 cup you can cut down 20 cents example.
Okay.
So how per day, how many cups you normally? Then maybe of course different day different. So we just take like last month example. So you can see like make a calculation. Okay, you can jimat RM100. That's good.
Very good, right?
That's very good.
Yep.
Right. It's ideal. It's my idea, but none of my
idea.
Not my idea. None of my staff have ever thought that kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
That's why I spoke to one of your friends here that why I motivate here, because I came here, so I keep on thinking. This is one of the things how to improve the business, how to this. You know.
Okay. So thank you so much. We're moving to the second question.
Right.
Next questions. So just now I'm asking about the leadership style. You explained well. So now in your experience, so what are the most important skills for a leader to have from your point of view, in short?
Well, in short.
Yeah, in short, I mean like not too long. In short, the skill, what is the important skill? Maybe one, and then you explain it.
I think the most important is, I always say, is communication.
Oh yeah,
Communication is whatever. If in a working environment, it's not just a working environment, any environment, communication.
Yeah.
Because it has to be two-way, right? Some people they be one way and then they're just bossy lah. You know? Just follow everything I said. No, I'm not that type. I give you instructions. So I will ask any simple instructions, okay lah. You know, like a new instruction, like example. So I'll need the feedback from them. So it's either they want to alter the instruction to themselves, whether how he want to do it or when he want to do it. It's okay. So I'm communications.
Okay.
I don't want like I give you something, you just keep quiet, and either you do it or don't do it. You do it, but you are not happy with it, so no point.
Yeah.
I need to.
So you need
two-way. I need to get back the
feedback.
Yeah, feedback. Yeah.
Okay. So communication, I think this. I do agree with you. I think communication is very important due to understanding our employee or not. In my situation, I think my colleague situation or what happens, and then condition, and then we just giving a feedback.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think communication. I do agree with you.
Because in this is I consider it as an organization.
Yeah.
All right.
So next, for the next questions, if there an conflict inside your business, team members, so how do you handle conflict on a team? You can make one scenario.
You mean the staff or
the staff?
The staff.
Yeah. How you can manage them if they, for example, like they have misunderstand or miscommunication, conflict or whatsoever.
If there's a misunderstand, so we need to clear that miss.
Yeah.
so everyone understands,
Obviously.
right?
Yep.
So because it happens before,
Mhm.
it become like a brawl here. You know, it became because just I'm joking with you.
Okay.
Then that guy was in the bad mood,
Okay.
so he cannot accept it. Oh, so I think it happens.
Yeah.
That was there's a worst.
Of course.
Yeah, but one of them is got some injuries everything. At the time I was at home. Okay, so is that become a police case actually. That's the worst and so we as because this is a case. It's not among my staff it's with others vendor staff There's different stories But as a leader or manager, that's why I said we need to clear that miss.
Yep.
So make it understand.
Then
Which
how
is
you
both sides.
How you going to clear that miss?
As I said before, communication.
Communication.
Right.
With communication again.
Communication. So you need to become the peacemaker.
Okay.
All right. And bring them together.
Million persons.
Yeah, I mean, no choice. Have to.
Yeah.
If I let them, because especially when they are staying at the back here, actually, who knows? I know something worse might happen if they don't make peace, So, it happened before, because I think amongst us, I think there was one Bangladeshi and Indonesian gaduh. Pening lah. So, but we have to give a strong warning if this happen again, you are out from here. Because this is
very sweet.
have to,
right?
because this might become a very serious case.
Mhm.
If we don't stop it. No, some already bring weapons. Serious.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, the kitchen got knife.
Oh, yeah, of course. Okay. Sorry. Pardon for it.
So if anything happens, if it happens again, no choice. I have to,
clear it up.
Yeah. You need to go out from here. Get out from here. No, don't create any more trouble here.
Okay. Thank you so much. We move on the next questions. Now I get your point of communication, and when you handling conflict also with the communications, that's great. So now, in terms of delegating tasks, do you have your own way on delegating tasks?
Relegate, of course, those
Or have schedule?
for management side, of course, we cannot relegate everything, right? There are some PNC they can't know, especially the sales figure or everything. Not sales figure. Sales figure they also can know They're closing the time also they know. So it's not our management side. We don't tell them everything.
Okay.
Okay. So handling of the cash or what. So that one will be on our side Don't let them do So our delegate is that.
How do you delegate?
Actually, it's everyone
Have their own role?
has to know his job or task, and you need to know also. Actually, you don't know. That's why I say I don't really need an educated person. I just give the QR numbers, clear up the table. Clear the rubbish bin. So end of the day, just clear the table and the floor. Everything is all my housekeeping things. And what is? So then the basic. These are basics. Very very basic jobs.
Okay. So because of basic jobs, they already know the task. So it's very easy for you to delegate the task. So you go here and then they already know what their task and jobs.
Yes.
All right. So comes to the last question. This question actually for you from the employee. How do you respond to the feedback or complaints from the employees. For example, like I give you one example, like salary. How you responded when an employee, why my salary is quite low, and my friends higher than me, or like time management, like the working hours. Sorry, the working hours that maybe might be biased. So how you can respond to that?
Actually, over here, no one is getting more than another one.
Oh,
okay.
So equal.
Basically, like equals. But whoever gets more, actually, he did his overtime. Maybe he's qualified for the allowance. Example, attendance allowance.
Okay.
All right. So you cannot complain that this stuff been working perfectly, attendance never late lah, everything. So you will get your title for the allowance.
Yeah.
And you, of course, we need to compare. Is the complaint valid or not? Right. So another thing is that unless you're doing the same thing, your two staff are doing the same thing, then one gets more because of the OT and maybe get the allowance. Basically, they got almost the same, right? Unless different, then you can't complain. Unless waiter and compare to my cashier or compare to the bartender, so they want to be different, something different,
slightly a bit only lah, right?
Different.
Okay.
So nothing to complain about.
Nothing to complain about. Okay, so for the last question, the answer is nothing to complain about because all of them equally in terms of based on their skills, experience, and their job and their tasks as well. Okay, so I think that's all from us. I will closing up. So for you guys who want to know the coffee shop, you can go to the paddock that located at Xpark Sunway Serene 1, Jalan 8/6 Sungai Way Free Trade Industrial Zone 47300 Selangor, Darussalam. And then you can go to the paddock hawkers@gmail.com. I will provide that in the screen as well. So thanks so much.
So we have our own Facebook and Instagram to follow lah.
Alright, so don't follow. I will put it in our screen. Okay, bye bye.